Hey everyone, Nathan King here, serving the Fresno and Madera communities. If you're a home seller, congratulations! You just got an offer on your home, and I know that feels incredible. You've worked hard to get your home ready, and finally someone wants to make it theirs. But before you start celebrating, I have to give it to you straight. A home sale isn't done until the keys are handed over. That's right. Getting under contract is just step one. And trust me, in real estate, under contract is a lot like saying I'm on a diet. It sounds good, but there are plenty of ways it can go sideways before you hit the finish line. You might be surprised to learn that nearly 1 in 6 home sales fall apart after going under contract. That's thousands of sellers every year who think they're at the finish line, only to face delays, renegotiations, or even canceled deals. And the truth? Most of these failures aren't about luck. They're completely preventable. Let me share a story with you. Several years ago, I worked with a seller here in Fresno who received a clean, full price offer. No buyer home sale contingency and a quick close. It seemed perfect. But then the home inspection came back and the buyer found some issues they weren't expecting. Within a week, the deal was dead. Now, if you've ever had someone ghost you on a text, you know that feeling of shock and disbelief. That's exactly what it felt like. But here's the good part. We didn't give up. We learned from the experience, got a pre-listing inspection for the next buyer, made some smart repairs, and priced the home strategically. Just 6 weeks later, we closed with a new buyer, smooth as can be. That experience reinforced something I always tell sellers. Most failed sales aren't just bad luck. They're preventable if you know the risks ahead of time. So today I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common reasons buyers cancel a home sale and exactly how you can protect yourself and your sale. Stick with me, because if you take these steps, you'll dramatically increase your chances of a smooth closing. First, inspection surprises. Home inspections are a major stress test for buyers. They want reassurance they're making a solid investment, not inheriting expensive repairs. Issues like roof damage, foundation cracks, or an outdated HVAC system can scare a buyer and even lead them to cancel the deal entirely. Here's the solution: a pre-listing inspection. Getting your home inspected before listing it gives you the chance to address problems up front. Fixing small issues, or at least knowing what might come up, prevents last-minute surprises that derail your sale. Think of it like checking tire pressure before going on a long trip. You wouldn't want to discover a flat tire halfway there, right? Second, financing falling through. Even after a buyer is pre-approved, financing isn't guaranteed. Life happens. A new car loan, a job change, or a credit hiccup can all cause lenders to pull back. That's why, as a seller, you want to work with buyers who are not just pre-approved, but verified and financially ready to close. Reviewing pre-approval letters carefully, choosing reputable lenders, and keeping your timelines tight can all make the difference. Peace of mind is everything here, because let's be honest, nothing kills excitement faster than thinking your sale is ready to close, only to find out the buyer's loan approval was denied. Third, low appraisals. Imagine this: your home is under contract, the buyer is excited, but the appraiser says your home isn't worth what we agreed upon. If the buyers won't cover the difference, you're suddenly faced with renegotiations or a canceled deal. The key here is pricing your home right from the start. Overpricing might feel tempting, but it often leads to appraisal gaps and last-minute stress. A realistic, data-driven price attracts serious buyers who can follow through and ensure your home sale doesn't stall when it matters most. Think of it like setting the GPS before you start driving. You don't want to get halfway there and realize you're lost. Fourth, cold feet or buyer's remorse. Sometimes the reason a deal falls apart isn't about money at all. Buying a home is a huge emotional commitment, and buyers can panic or second guess themselves. They may compare your home to another or feel overwhelmed by the process. While you can't control emotions, you can minimize the risk by maintaining clear communication, setting realistic timelines, and working with an experienced agent who keeps everyone on track. Confidence in the process reduces cancellations. And let's be honest, who hasn't had a moment of maybe I shouldn't have agreed upon this in life? Just make sure your buyers don't get stuck in that spiral. Fifth, Too many contingencies. Every condition in a contract adds risks. I'll buy if I sell my house first. I need 6 weeks for inspections, or my loan could take 2 months. The more contingencies, the more exit points for a buyer to back out. As a seller, you have to evaluate more than just the offer price. Sometimes a slightly lower offer with fewer contingencies is the smarter choice. Clean, strong terms often lead to smoother closings, less stress, and ultimately more certainty that your sale will make it to the finish line. Think of it like ordering a pizza. You'd rather get exactly what you want without 12 special instructions that might ruin it. So what's the key takeaway? Getting under contract is exciting, but it's just the start. The real win is getting to the closing table confidently and stress-free. Preparation is everything. Address potential inspection issues, review financing carefully, price strategically, and look closely at all offer terms, not just the numbers. If you're planning to sell in Fresno or Madera or the surrounding areas, let's connect. I'll help you set your home up for success, evaluate offers wisely, and avoid the most common deal breakers that derail your sale. Your next contract doesn't have to be stressful. We can make sure it reaches the finish line without a hitch. If you have a house to sell outside of California, don't worry. I can connect you with a great local agent who knows your market, can help you get top dollar, and make the whole process as smooth and stress-free as possible. Remember this, most sales don't collapse because of price. They collapse because of surprises. Avoid surprises, plan ahead, and you'll get to the celebration at closing every time.